What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, and it's into the security path for us. We spent the last episode fighting a giant worm monster and trying to get this gate open, so I don't know what's in here, but we'll figure it out. He's got some gas, and he's got, well, that's unfortunate for him. There are a lot of dead soldiers. What I've learned is that you do not want to be a soldier in this game. If you were a soldier in this game, you were getting whacked, like, left and right. It is no good. I don't suppose there's a spot I could sleep in here, right? Cabinet is firmly locked. It looks like a fire was lit in the cabinet. All the records are burned. I guess it's not important now. It's staff report cards and filled with W-2 employment cards or filed W-2 appointment cards. Okay. I'll take the energy drink for right now. That's going to put us overweight, obviously, again. Probably use one of these little guys. Actually, I could get away with a bandage right now. Let's just go with the bandage. Go with one meat. And then I will more than likely drink that one energy drink right now because I have the extra space to do so. Alright, we got the electronics down in here. Those are useful, very, very valuable for other things later on in the game. Cigarette boxes, I still haven't figured out what the hell those are for. I assume later on. My pack is too heavy, I need to get rid of some junk. Nah, you're right on the threshold, man. You're good. You're covered. What are you worried about? You think we get stronger. He's got to get more muscular. Got to get... Oh, I got caffeine pills. Well, let me just use those then. There we go. That'll get me wide awake. I've redirected the train from Hopefield to Union Station. That will get me closer to where I need to go. Alright, so back to the train we go. Let's see what we can accomplish here. I don't remember exactly the direction that we walked in previously, but usually it's pretty simple, so I figure we probably got it. Yeah, back down the ladder, which will take us to here. I do like the zone design. Like, they've got a lot of these little internal corridors, but simultaneously, they also have like a lot of like handcrafted zones that you could tell somebody sat down and like made the zone with the little ladder and everything else like that, where it breaks up the monotony of constantly walking down corridors. Let's go to Union Station. We have not slept in quite some time. My hope here is that now that we've arrived, is Union Station as beat up as the last station we went to? Not going to loot anything at Union Station just yet. I'm going to leave it alone for right now. Okay, so this place is actually infested, just as all the others have been. He's going to miss with the first little, I don't know what kind of punch that was. It was some kind of weird skittering cockroach punch. I don't know, it's his cockroach style. You underestimate his cockroach style. It is indestructible. Not even a nuclear gale could take out his cockroach style. Down he goes. Another bottle for the backpack. Unfortunately, don't have much to do with it, but I'll get rid of some of the rags because we definitely don't need those. And there's some ticket vendors over here. I don't actually think these are going to be useful. There's a station exit and a security door. Let's leave this for later. Once we actually have an empty pack, we'll come back and deal with all the looting in here. But for right now, we're pretty full up, and I don't want to leave things behind. Alright, so Fort Union, huh? Let's take a look around for this thing. I have no idea where it might be out on our map, but it's got to be here somewhere. One could reasonably assume that this was Fort Union Station, so Fort Union is probably not too far outside of the radius of this general area. There's a sign right here. Oh my god. Okay, that's a seismic fault. That thing's pretty enormous. If you ever see a fault like that open up, running is not going to save you. Just accept your fate. I don't even want to know the kind of earthquake that would open up a fault like that. That's a big old fissure right there. Where is... Oh, radiation. Let's not do that today. Let's not grow any new ears or toes or anything else, or lose any ears or toes. You know how it goes. St. Eligius Hospital. Heads, shoulders, ears, and toes. Is that how the song goes? I don't remember how that song went. It's been a long time. Is the general hospital okay? Oh shit, what are you? Oh my god! It's got a laser cannon. Die! I've got projectiles. You look, it's a normal gray, so typically aren't they supposed to be a little bit weaker? I don't know. Go for a headshot. Ah, I missed. It looks like it did pretty good damage though. I wish that he would miss. He is being remarkably on point with that laser pistol. 18 damage right there. I don't know how much health he has. This might get ugly. Alright, it's time to XCOM this bitch. Yep, like XCOM on Impossible. Well, XCOM on Classic. Hit him with a grenade and maybe he'll go away. There you go. The backup plan succeeded. It was the only way we were walking away from that one. Let's throw a med kit on real fast. We got lots and lots of hypos and things like that, so I'm not super worried about our health situation. Let's see here. I don't think we want to be here. Let's get the hell out of here. I think this is not what we're looking for. This seems like it's a higher level zone for later on, like once we spend a tad more time gearing. Our gear is pretty broke, and I don't know what else to do with it. Out we go. Got that right there. A large townhouse. A closed store. Shit, I don't know what we're looking for right now. It'd probably be on a road somewhere, right? So let's just follow a road. Follow any road we can find. And maybe we land somewhere nice? At least somewhere that doesn't want to blatantly kill us and rip us open with laser weapons. A rag right there. Got a backpack on this side, hopefully with something useful. 7.62 rounds. Can't say that I wouldn't appreciate finding a 7.62 chambered rifle right now. That would be great to get my NATO on at any moment. I suppose we could check this way and just kind of like see what happens. Radioactive over there. Radioactive over here. Huh. Well, we got some exploration to do, so whatever. We're going to walk across some desert fields. This is feeling all too realistic for me. This is basically geology right here. They say walk in this direction. You walk in that direction. They say leap. You say how high. They say, hey, how would you like to carry this bajillion-pound backpack while you do this entire thing? You say, I would absolutely love to because it's part of my grade point average. And so on. Well, we found a strange fridge. It's got some random, it looks like the strange fridge had antibiotics in it. Wow, we have a lot of antibiotics. Luckily, they're light, so that's a plus. Let's go ahead and drink a couple of these real fast. And then as far as rations goes, we'll eat one of these big guys over here. It says it's a rice packet, but I call them rations because that's what it reminds me of. Alright, so since the rice packet's been taken, I'm not exactly sure what we're looking for here. We got a closed store on this side. Can we go through the door? I'm going to leave it unlooted for right now. What are we looking for? I guess we possibly got to go around the edge of this thing right here. Got an encounter with what looks like maybe a recolored beetle. Ow! He poisoned me. Beetle bastard. Let's go ahead and put some rounds on him. Let's teach him a lesson. Let no fluid ever be injected into my veins ever. This beetle seems a lot more badass than a lot of the other beetles. I'm a little bit concerned right now. I don't know if I should be or if I shouldn't be, but he's kind of scary. Maybe he just got lucky. I think he might have just got lucky. The luckiest beetle in all the land. We shall take his carapace from him, and we shall wear it as a hat. A broke-ass beetle. That's the worst kind of beetle. A beetle that ain't got no guap. Let's jump into the pack. I think I got anti-poison around here somewhere. There it is. We'll use that. I don't know why it made a ripping, tearing sound when I used anti-poison, but whatever. Not going to question it too heavily. Go ahead and stick myself a couple times with some needles because that's how medical science is done. I don't know what's going on with all this. But maybe it's up here? I don't even know what we're looking for. They said that there had been earthquakes around. Found another trader. Oils, ointments, and creams. I'm sure I have something that can help. What do you have? No bleach dough. Could have used some bleach. That would have been nice. God, we have so much 7.62 and it's so tempting to sell off like a big grip of it. Just to like get by. I'll probably sell off the gasoline because I've yet to use it on anything ever. And then I bet there's a flamethrower at some point that you get and it uses up like an entire chamber or something in return for like some big ass damage gains or something. I can sell you some bottles if you want them. I mean, that might be kind of fun for you. Do you like bottles? Do you enjoy them? I don't need the code anymore. You want a cigarette box? Take it off my hands. There you go. How much money do I have? 520? Unfortunately, I don't really have the weight to carry much else. I will take some medical supplies, though, because it seems to be prudent. And then what is this up here? Prospect Hut. Whoa! Okay. Some gas. What is that? A parabellum? What does it fire? Parabellum pistol. Oh, it fires 22. It's got a 21 crit and a 14 to 18 damage. Not very good. Not something that's going to be useful to us. However, it may end up being something that will be useful for the vendoring. Where did my other gun go? There it is. This one's got a shoulder strap. That's why I like it the best. These dudes are dead as hell. This wasn't done by any human. He looks like his throat was cut ear to ear. It's a painting of American Indians in a desert scene. I think I've seen enough desert. Trapdoor won't budge and it's locked. Do we really want to know, though? This place does not look friendly. What are we doing out here? Whoa, what was that? Big damage is what that was. Okay, so if I go too far in any direction, does it do that? Hey, another trader. That's actually exactly what I was hoping for. I don't think we're going to need the zip gun anymore. Like, I think we've probably got more than enough ammo for the 22 to last us, like, forever. So let's just go ahead and get rid of the pneumatic rifle. It'll clear up a whole bunch of space. That'll be fine. We'll get rid of the Parabellum pistol because it didn't seem to be that much better. It's only worth 52. It looks kind of cool. It's got kind of like a... I don't know. It's got a thing going on. I don't know what that thing is, but it's got a thing going on, and I like things. And so, you know, I tend to take after Trevor Phillips in that regard. What things? I love things. Things are the best. That's probably one of my favorite lines in that entire game. Things? What things? I like things. I like how he just imposes on people. Just like comes along. He's like, eh, who cares? Drink some of these goodies, get a better feel for what we're missing right now. I think we have more than enough drinks and more than enough stuff. I do think the medical supply is probably a good call if we can get those, but he doesn't have any, so I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Out we go. I'm going to save again because we are, like, out here. Like, oh my god, we're out here. Where is Fort Union? I'm a little bit confused by it. I mean, it said we pulled into Fort Union Station. We got to talk to the commander. Something leads me to believe that Fort Union no longer exists. Like it's gone. A strange cubicle. Here come the Doctor Who. It's a strange cubicle. It's giving off a weird sound. I wonder what it's doing out here. Alright, that was a little strange. I don't watch Doctor Who, so unfortunately, Whovian references always go past me. That looks like some kind of impact zone. Oh, there's the Dustbowl mines right there. That's the thing that we were looking for to get after our dad. I think we might be a little bit outside of our area of convenience, so let's head back. Oh, look, it's another one. Let's continue. A derelict house. I don't even think I can get in there right now. Ew, what are those splotchy things? It's like the ground has an STD. God, that hurts. Okay, so we're going to need some kind of, like, serious, like, I don't know what we're going to need, but whatever it is, we're definitely going to need it before we can go up there. I think you probably get a suit of different colors, so I bet there's probably, like, a yellow hazmat suit, and I bet there's a pink one. And the yellow one protects you from the yellow hazmat. The red one protects you from... Hey, another K-ration container. Don't mind if I do. Well, since we have no ideas, nothing to go on, and no clue where we're supposed to be at right now, I guess we'll just wander for a while. How's that sound? They said there was earthquake, so I'm wondering if some of this... Okay, so there's the reaction right there. We need to go back around this way. We're going to take a little bit of damage while we do it, but it should be okay. I think that whatever we're attempting to accomplish... Desert, desert, more desert, but not a desert to desert. I guess I'll go back into the large townhouse since I never looted it. I've recently... Oh, you have to grab stuff while you're in there? Okay. Can I go to church? I cannot. Oh, I guess once you go in, you can't go in anymore. This looks like the place that we want to be right here. But let me have a look around for a minute. Well, I found a warehouse, so that works out a little bit. I mean, I thought this might be a fort down here, but I don't know. Things are getting a little screwy. I have no idea what we're looking for around here, but I guess we'll just keep scavenging and keep on trucking. Eventually, we're going to have to find a place to sleep because, honestly, we're getting tired right now. Is that locked? It's got a tool in it. Okay, I will take a tool. I think that's just about everything from there. It seems to be pretty radioactive in this direction, but it looks like there's gaps in the radiation that you can work your way around if you're careful. And so the only way to tell that is with the Geiger counter. Like, I wasn't paying attention well enough to the audio clues that it was giving me. We got an old farmhouse down here with another road. I'll check a farmhouse. What's in here? Plants? Cows? What's up? What you got for me, farmhouse? Oh, balls. A guy with a machine gun. Oh, a guy with a flamethrower. Even better. I said to myself, what do I want today? A guy with a flamethrower. And the universe delivers. It says, you know what? Let me help you with that. Let me do something about that for you. I'm going to give you a guy with a flamethrower. How's that sound? And I said, that sounds okay, universe. I'm going to shoot him. Is he all right with being shot? How do you miss me in a tiny little room with a flamethrower, man? Additionally, doesn't this have some, like, threat to yourself? Like, for example, I had a friend who was in the military, and he got to fire a rocket launcher, and I was like, oh, dude, that's so badass. And, like, he said there was a whole bunch of rules for firing a rocket launcher. Like, you couldn't, for example, from the ones that are surface to air, like you fire at helicopters, he said that if you were in a room that was enclosed, the concussion out of the back of the launcher would, like, kill everybody or something like that. I don't know. It was weird. He said you could only fire it from, like, an open air position. Otherwise, it was a severe hazard to everyone. And I was like, oh, that sounds unpleasant if that goes wrong. Like, yeah, you be that one guy. He'd be out there trying to noob tube a helicopter, and you sitting in the back of the room just, like, enjoying your lunch. He'd blow you to pieces. Great. Alright, well, a couple more healsies right there. I don't mind going through some of my supplies while we try to do this. Who are you? Are you a pistol cultist? Aren't we supposed to be friends? Why are you trying to attack me right now? I'm one of you. No! Damn you, pistol cultist, in your ridiculously literal name. And your sandals. He's wearing Jesus sandals right now. I don't know what those are called, but they're sandals from, like, Roman times. Apparently he's pretty squishy, so who cares? He's also on the drugs, got a bunch of dirty syringes on him. Nasty. Should we follow the road? Let's follow the road. Let's see what happens over here. Following roads hasn't, like, betrayed me so far. Like, it always leads to something. Oh, good, it's nighttime now. Fort Union, where are you? Oh, look, another hiding mole man. Full of old newspapers, most are faded and yellow, so much history wasted. Old farming machinery and spare parts, totally useless now. Leave me be, surface walker. Is everything alright? I don't need your help, surface walker, leave me be. What are you doing? Waiting for the winds to change. When the dust has shifted, I shall wander. Where's your home? The location of my tribe is sacred knowledge. I would die before I'd tell you. Alright. He says the same thing that the last one said that I talked to. He does have a pretty bitchin' beetle pet, though. Mega bitchin' beetle pets? That's definitely... It sounds like a toy from the 80s that you're making fun of. It's mega bitchin' beetle pets. Oh, is this Fort? Oh, this is it! We found it! I think this is probably it. Either that or... Wait, did I walk all the way home just now? Please tell me this isn't the... No. What? I walked all the way home. Oh my god, that's terrible. I didn't realize these were all, like, on the same map. Huh. I thought it was actually... I thought that zone in over there actually took us to a different place. Crazy. Okay, so now that I've wasted a whole bunch of time, I think I'll probably reload a save and we'll go back so I don't have to walk. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. It's to the northwest of the place where if you're in... So actually, I'll just walk it. Here we go. I'll show you guys where it's at. So if you walk all the way back over to here, the station is right here. You just head straight, like, literally perfectly northwest, and it'll take you right to Fort Union. I don't know how if it mentioned it in the quest, I must have missed it. Yeah, it wasn't there. So we gotta talk to Captain Oldman right now. Let's use the... Oh, balls. These dudes got guns. Damn, Fort Union's laying it down. We got, like, straggler-ass soldiers that are using, like, 22s and stuff, and these guys got, like, giant miniguns. I don't know, what are those, grenade launchers? My god. Should I talk to any of you guys? Are you guys friendly? Wellham. Gunner. So what? Maybe his name is Gunner. Maybe that's it. I mean, it seems... Are you alright? Is something wrong? No, I'm not. But why should an outsider care? Nobody cares. What's wrong? My brother Daniel, he was out making a raid for supplies. He came back excited about this thing. He was like a different person. He said he'd beat these people and that everything made sense. What's the problem? That sounds pretty good to me. The problem was he wasn't the same person. He had changed. He's my only family. He swore to look after me and protect me. He couldn't just run off, and now he's joined the cult. What do you want me to do? I mean, this cult could be a good thing. Find him and speak to him. At least make sure he's okay. Before he left, he gave me this flyer. It says where you can find him. A theme park just southeast of the hub. Okay, so we already did that. I know where he's at. Let's keep having a look around. This guy's got a general stall. Yeah, let's take a look. Same thing that they always have. Let's see. Anything worth vendoring? We're going to have to sleep pretty soon, too. Inside this alcove, we got an office. I assume this is probably where we're going to find Oldman. Yep, there he is. A new face. What can I do for you? I have a proposal from the hub. Alright, let me see what he wants. He takes the proposal and studies it. Does everything seem in order? I hope we're not asking for too much. From experience, it's never enough, boy, but I think we can help. You must be tired after that journey. Head to our barracks and get some rest, and when you're ready, report back to me. I might have a job for you. Okay. Well, that's good. Nothing around here seems lootable, which is a little bit of a downer, but I think that'll work. Got a steel shutter. Does that go up? Can I force it with my manly muscles, my biceps of fury? I can. Why would you keep the shut? Is the bar closed, maybe? Oh, they have a floor piano. I love floor pianos. Hawkins. Hello, young wanderer. Who are you? My name's Hawkins. I pride myself on being the expert in the Dunza. That's mole men to the layman. I've decided to make the fort my home and work with Captain Oldman in building relations with this great tribal culture. Is that a mole man suit? It is. Not being a Dunza, some of the specifics of the armor have to be removed. I wear this with pride as a symbol. It's impressive. How did you get it? Oh, Hawkins loves telling this story. I don't think there's a person here who hasn't heard this tale. Oh, hush, Karen, and pour me another drink. Yeah, I had the fortune of spending many months living with the people. I grew to earn their trust, and during that period, I ate, slept, lived, and just like her. I guess I ate, slept, and lived just like them, hunting in the wastes, and it was glorious. When my time with the Dunza elapsed, they presented me with this suit. It was the crowning glory of my life. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess as long as somebody likes you. Hey, sugar, what can I do for you? Why is it so quiet? It wasn't always like this. Once this was a busy little place. The earthquakes are bad this close to the Dustbowl, so everybody's heading south. Which makes me wonder why a new face has arrived here. Be thankful for small mercies, my love. It's another person to drink with. Although she has a good point. Why are you here? It's a long story, but I'm working with Captain Oldman on a few things. Ah, I see. You're working with management, huh? You see a bearded man pass by? A lot of bearded men pass through here. Clean shavers are hard to come by these days, as my legs can prove. Oh, that's charming, Karen. Very nice. You wouldn't complain, you old drunk. He wore a hat. May have mentioned he come from south, from the hub. Sure, he had a quiet way about him. Not much of a drinker. He took 2 sips and left. Did he say anything, where he was going? Nah, I asked. Believe me, he just said to the north, but there's nothing there but the Dustbowl. And a whole lot of ghosts, my dear. He had 2 traveling companions. I think one stayed here at the fort, though. Really? Who stayed? Got Boole and Hobart. Hey, sit down. Take a load off. You look like you've come from the wastes. Who are you? Boole's the name. I'm a trapper, glory hunter. You name it, I do it. Hobart sat next to me here, is a pretty handy with a gun, although he's not in the talking mood right now. Why are you at Fort Union? Well, we came up here to find a way into the Dustbowl. If anybody could do it, we can. You think there's a way inside the Dustbowl? Hell yeah, it's just a matter of finding a way in without getting your brains fried. When do you plan on making a try on it? Well, I'm still trying to gather information and then I'll make my move. There was this real scumbag. He called himself Raven. He said he had intel on the crater and told us to meet him a few clicks south. I wish I knew where that asshole was. I'd sure like to rip him a new one. What happened? Did he have any information? Well, we were supposed to meet him in this old farmhouse. He wandered in and he had a gun on us. Took everything, man. If we ever find that guy, he won't get the chance to put the drop on me again. Alright, Hobart, chill the hell down, man. Where is he now? Perhaps I could find him for you. Shit, you do that? I've heard a ranger's been conning a lot of good, honest adventurers. He'll have changed his name, but when I spoke to him, it was Raven. Ask about it. See what you can find. And when I find him, you come back here. Don't let on. Like Hobart said, come back here and tell us where he's hiding. We would love to have a reunion. Sounds good to me. Look, I'm not in any kind of talking mood. If you want to chat, speak to Boole. So you're one of those guys, huh? You gotta have somebody else do your talking for you? Let him speak through. Then again, maybe you're wise. I don't know. Ellen Torres and Dr. Klein. Is anything like Dr. Clean? Either way. Ellen Torres, what do you have? Dr. Klein is a very busy man. Are you injured? I was gonna ask you that. That's interesting. We need more supplies. Dr. Klein is too afraid to ask Captain Oldman for help, but we lose more soldiers than we save. It's frustrating because there's a hospital a few hundred meters east of here in that town. It may already have been raided, but there must be something we can get. What do you need? I can get in and get out, grab what I can. That would be most excellent. Antibiotics. The wounds the mutants inflict become septic. Antibiotics would save lives. If you can find 6 bottles of antibiotics in date or expired, I don't care. Well, I have those already. I mean, if we go to jobs right now. We have 6 bottles of antibiotics, so that might work out. Dr. Klein, what you got? You must be the new hero of the waste. Where are my manners? Make yourself comfortable. Wow, those are some beady eyes, man. What happened? Looked like somebody was just like, oh, you're so cute, and mushed your head in, and then it never got fixed, like when you're a baby and your skull's all soft. Who are you and what do you do here? Fort Union's physician, scientist, and mortician. What a splendid combination, but needs must when you've survived the apocalypse. Mortician, what the hell is that? Ah, the youth of today. People still believe there's respect in dying, although these days embalming fluids are rare to come by. Salt is everywhere, and I find soaking the body in a saltwater bath for a few weeks works perfectly. Alright, that's a little sick, Klein. Well, don't touch anything. I keep everything sterilized. Looks like somebody caught him right between the eyes with a hammer. I think I'm going to break it off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dustbowl, where things are starting to get interesting. I will see you all later. Hi, do. Check the game out if you want to, and I will see you all in the next episode.